Willpower, self-control. We know I have none of these things. Hello, everyone. Bront, CatHerder here. We're having some fun talking Raid Shadow Legends, and we are here on the free-to-play, free-to-pause, and we are here to talk about it. I am kind of stuck a little bit. I have been running low on mystery shards, although I seem to have a few of them right now. But as you can see, I have 14 champs out of my 70 here. So I have a lot of room to improve and grow, and I'm just running out of chickens. And I'm 3/5 of the way, a little more than 3/5 of the way to making a third 6-star, which would be a godsend to this account. Now, as far as champions I have invested in, obviously I've got Kale and I have Sun Wukong, who I have 6-starred 60s. Kale, his gear has actually not quite been rolled up entirely. I got some nice Slayer gear from a code 1-week gift, which only worked after I had been able to claim the second week of login rewards, which you can get for Jizzo. And, these two pieces here are actually pretty decent, so I wish this had rolled something other than defense, but, it's not going to be too bad to have him be a little bit tanky here. I actually have a nice chest piece I want to get him in that is down here in the pinpoint gear. I just need to kind of finish rolling this up. I'll lose a little bit of crit damage, but I'll gain 10% attack. Plus, I'll gain a little bit extra accuracy. In fact, I gain a lot of extra accuracy, and that will have me with enough accuracy to go fairly high in dungeons with Kale in the build that he's in. Obviously, I still can get better accessories, which I'm certainly working on as well. But I think that will be overall mostly done with his build. As far as who my next 6-star is going to be, it is probably going to be Tagore, although I'm not 100% sold on Tagore. As much as he is the only reviver and he's definitely keeping my team alive, so is Ugo, and she's fully booked. And Alice has been doing a lot of hard work, and since she's got the Ascensions and the blessing that I'll eventually get. But I also thought that maybe I don't need to focus on Alice yet, get myself a support, and then when Alice is ready with her blessings, I can certainly push her to 6-stars pretty easily. And until then, with the blessings, she should actually hit like a 6-star most of the time on my account. Bowsmith Flannan has actually been a revelation of how good of a champion this dude is. I know that Ash has pushed him quite a bit, and his kit reads really well. Well, I finally finished booking him out. He's my second rare to be fully booked. Well, I guess third, because I guess Frozen Banshee's almost fully booked. But he has been really, really strong for me with this double hit A2. This AoE is actually a really big nuke as well. So I actually had him soloing Faction Wars all the way to level 3, and he's been really, really good for that. Now, he's, at some point in time, I need to get other champions in there. And that's really my problem is I can't ignore Faction Wars entirely. I need to at least grind the first levels of every dungeon I possibly can, because even at level 1, I'm getting forge materials to forge perception gear, and perception gear is so good for this account. So I am going to be grabbing 10 shards here, and I'm going to be eating them. I'm hoping I might get a TO. That would be kind of cool, but obviously that's not likely. Croydian would be really good. Croydian gives me an AoE freeze, some increased speed, and another double or triple hitter, which would be good for Fire Knight as well. Teal would be great for all the poisons that I have. He would be very helpful in Ice Golem, which is another one I'm kind of struggling with. And that's kind of the other reason I think I'm going to be pulling a few shards here. In the missions, I am at this win 15, 5, or 6-star from stage 13 or above. Stage 13 is where I stop. If I can find a better champion for Ice Golem, then that might actually help me get to stage 14 or 15, which will farm these a lot faster as well. Plus, I could use a little bit of food for the champion chase, or not the champion chase, the champion training, because I've been working on this champion training. I'm currently in 4th. I would really like to be in the top 3, both because I have a clan quest for it, plus I would like some of these fragments here, because I think these will be valuable. I definitely want this soul, and it would be kind of nice to get this epic book that's in any of these top 3. That would be huge for this account, because Tagore needs those books. So I'm kind of pushing for that as well, and I'm running low on food. So we are here to pull 10 Ancients on my free-to-play. Now, I want to save some Ancients just because maybe I have an emergency I need some more champions for. Maybe there's something else. But honestly, I want to start saving shards, and I was really trying hard to save shards since last week, Wednesday. I think I made the video where I said I was done pulling all my shards. Maybe it was Thursday. And I'm still going to hold on to it. I am not pulling this sacred, even though an epic would be very good. I actually don't mind that I might get a bunch of rares, but what I need are either cheap to build 3-star faction champions for faction wars, or I need food that can help drive my third 6-star and help push the account forward and in hopefully in meaningful ways. Hopefully, though, I get a meaningful champion because my luck has not been particularly great. So let us hit the 10 pull. We do have a Pepsi right here, as we always do on my channel. Not a sponsor, unfortunately. Pepsi, you could be. Just think about it, you know. Be very nice for both of us, I think. So, all right, let's get some luck. Let's pull something cool. And whoop, there. Hey, that is Croydie in the blue. That is awesome. That is great. None of these other rares are particularly exciting, which means for the most part they are food. But Croydie in the blue is going to be so helpful here. Let's just go into this dude's account. All right, so I got a triple hitter with a chance to freeze on that A1. Is attack based. Double hitter here, 45% chance per hit to do freeze. This can get up to 65% chance per hit. Be a 3-turn cooldown. This is a great wave control. This is going to be so helpful in progressing through various waves. And then he's got an increased speed and turn meter boost. This is level of an apothecary, that's his name, and a high Katoon. Obviously, he doesn't have the speed aura, but I don't have the speed aura anyway. So basically, I don't need an Apo anymore specifically for Fire Knight because he is straight up better for Fire Knight. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't do turn meter on this, but it is still a 3-hit on this A1. And then freezing will definitely slow down the runs, but I'm looking for consistent runs. So Croydian absolutely going to be very helpful on this account. And honestly, I don't need to book him right away. I do want to work on building him, but I don't need to book him right away. In fact, he's probably going to take a back burner until I can get my next 6-star, and then he's going to focus up there. Fills his champion's turn meter by 5% for each freeze placed by this champion. So he kicks his own turn meter up as well. Very good champion. Definitely going to be very helpful now that I've pulled him. And that gives me another good tool in my arsenal and makes me feel a lot better about where my teams are and what I can do with my teams. In fact, I've been struggling with the Nether Spider. He may actually help me with the Nether Spider as well because he can throw some of the freezes out there and freeze the Nether Spiderlings as well, possibly. But honestly, I think there I just need to get Tagore to 6 stars so that he can help heal me and push him a little bit harder as well. So, hey, we actually got something cool. This is awesome. I'm feeling a lot more excited about this. To be fair, I've been doing fairly well as of this moment. In fact, let's go over and take a look at where we are in the leaderboards at the moment. So looking here at the creator leaderboards, I've slacked off a little bit. I've actually dropped down to 7th. I've been as high as 3rd or 4th pretty regularly. I'm in the top 10. I'm pretty happy with that. I was worried that I'm going to start dropping off a little bit just because I'm missing some of the champions to push and progress. But at the same time, I have an account that I think is doing fairly well and is fairly healthy. And there's going to be ups and downs and times where I'm going to slow down and times where I'm going to speed up. I also have not done any Nightmare campaign. That is an awful lot of extra points. It is 2 points for every star in campaign there, and I'm pretty sure I can get 60 points pretty easily with that, maybe 90 points. And 90 points there would push me back up into 5th place pretty comfortably. So, you know, it's a marathon, not a sprint, so I'm not going to push for it too much, but it is great that I finally got an epic I'm actually really excited about that I didn't start with, so I'm looking forward to building them. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Hopefully you guys got some really cool shard pulls as well. Love to see what you're getting. Let me know in the comments below. Let me know how your free-to-play is doing. I appreciate y'all hanging around. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I will talk to you later in the next video. I'm Bront CatHerder.